are our panels right here. These are the manufactured panels that we'll be using in the future.
And this is the
texture.
With the little texture that's on the inside.
Yes, and I am gonna change that out, Amanda, to where they're both gonna be smooth inside and out.
Okay.
So we can use either side, inside or out.
Yep.
But look at this profile right here. And it's a double tongue and groove system that creates the strength, right? And the waterproofing.
And they're wider.
Oh yeah, these are 2 3/4. And the other ones that we use are almost 2. It's like 1 7/8 to 2 inches. Now, I'm gonna tell you something, but strength, right? So when you have strength, these are engineered, they're stamped engineered, they're created in a laboratory where everything is the same. So when you put this together, you know and I know that much more foam and how it's created here. We experimented with 55 pounds per square foot for snow load. I'm gonna snow load this, if they don't have the documents for this, at a span of 8-10 foot long or wide, right? And we're gonna get a snow load pack capacity. But if you are considering in a heavy snow load area, these are gonna be substantial stronger.
Always require an insulated floor. The kit includes all walls, floor and roof, door, rivets and sealers. Mark angle lengths longer for exterior, shorter for interior, at intervals of approximately 300 mm for drilling and riveting. Now snip ends of connecting halves of floor for easy assembly. Then apply mastic sealant along length of floor to be assembled. Drill and rivet at both ends of floor to hold in place. Cut external angle lengths to size and trim the ends to 45 degrees for fitting. Apply mastic sealer to lengths and check that floor is square. Now it's time to flip over the floor. Measure the height of the wall and cut exterior angle to length for the corner. Apply mastic sealant and fit length to corner edge. The corner edge of the wall is cut at 45 degrees. Fit corner pieces together and check that they are level. Chock underside with cardboard or the like if required to achieve this. Next, apply mastic sealant to the exterior edging angle and fit to wall piece. Fit the next wall panel and repeat. Drill or rivet twice at top of the interconnecting wall pieces. Seal the other half of the roof with mastic sealant and place on top. Cut the door portions from the front panels. Next we need to seal the centre interconnecting edges of the front wall. Use mastic sealant and fit to the floor and side walls. Check the levels. Next we need to fasten the upper and lower interconnecting front wall pieces. Next we need to fit the front portion of the roof into place. Measure the roof length and cut. Seal and fit the exterior roofing angle. The wider edge fits to the roof and the shorter edge to the wall. Measure all internal lengths and cut horizontal internal angle lengths to 45-degree angle at the ends. Remove the wooden bracing and all the nails from the door. Next, we need to fit the door and clamp to the wall. Measure, cut, seal and fit the internal angles to the internal side of the door, ensuring the door is tightly home and no gap is apparent. Check all levels. Seal all the internal gaps at this point.
Price, it was unbelievable. A 20-footer right here, originally it's $25,000. These panels here are the same spray foam, polyurethane closed cell spray foam inside. This is 2 3/4, all right? Instead of the 1 7/8, which would be about right here. So it's almost an inch thicker. It's also coming with this joinery that comes together right here, and you can hook these together. Let me see, now this is a, man, I'm gonna have to, I'm on my own here. So let's see here. Wait a minute, here we go. One's cut one way. Now, if you can get on here and show right on the top how this fits together, put your hand right there and hold that against that so I can't move it. And how this slides right in.
Oh, yeah.
You see how that, you got all this ribbing in here?
Just like a puzzle piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it apart. I'll put it again. And then on the outside, you just have this small seam.
I see.
Okay? So there's no fasteners on the outside of the house.
Right.
Now we're gonna show you the house that's built like this, but right now I just wanted to show you the joinery and how this works. Now, when we put this to this house, as you can see across here, there are no fasteners anywhere in the house. On the outside,
Fasteners, you mean screws?
screws. So there's no screws anywhere along the seam, anywhere here. This is flashing. Now this is the first one we've done. This is a prototype that we're doing. We played around with some window trim. As you can see, there's no fastening or screws along this window trim here. We do have them along here. So this one, we're in the shade a little bit. Might be a little bit different in the visually how you can see this, but again, I'm going to point you out. There are no screws on any of these panels, right? We're going to come up with a little bit of different trim on this. This is, again, this is our first prototype that we, all right, we said we were going inside.
I know, that's okay. We had some other questions, that's fine.
All right, come on, let's go inside. So now we can see the inside. Remember, this is a textured surface, not smooth like the outside. The new ones will probably be smooth on the inside and outside.
I had not seen this.
But look at this. Now this is our first one we've ever done. Remember it's 2 3/4 thick. We put some trim. We're still using the, what's that?
Look at that. Okay.
I know.
Good.
With no fasteners, no screws.
Yeah.
Anywhere on these things.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're still using the metal right here. We're still using that. We're still using metal around the windows. Look at the windows now. The windows shows the different thickness. On the original panel, the window was the same thickness as the wall. Now we have this coming out that much more thicker, right?
Okay.
So we got different trim inside. Now it's still made as a decorate it yourself. You can still trim this out with wood. We haven't put any wood finishes in it except for our base. And you know, what my whole philosophy behind this is that we're trying to keep the cost down for you all.
Okay. That's
Okay?
interesting. Okay.
250 pounds difference. So it's really not that much difference in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you guys can see, look at the ceiling, how it's smooth it is.
Well, one of the things.
And these things ended up being, you know, available for, I mean, we sold 1,000 of these and we can't come up with the panels for over a year.
Right.
I mean, we can't do that.
We can't do that. No.
So that's why we come up with the new panels.
Yep, absolutely.
But everything in here is the same as the original Incredibox.
Now this shower looks bigger than 32. Is that only 32?
Well, they're always 36.
Oh, they're 36?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're always
I
36.
thought it was 32 for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
wow, it's a lot of room in here.
I know it. It's really nice. I mean, it's a 20-footer. It's, you know what? You haven't been in a 20-footer in a while. But this is, okay, so this is the original Incredibox. So if you're new to our channel and new to an Incredibox, this is a $30,000 home. Put your stuff in, you're ready to live. It's got a full kitchen, full bathroom,
Yeah.
full, I mean, water heater. You got everything you need. Now, if you want a mini split, we put the mini split right here.
Okay.
Above the door, we run the line set in this. This is a empty cavity that we run water lines, gas lines.
Okay.
If you want it completely off grid,
Okay.
we run the line set up on the tongue to where the compressor will be. Also, as you guys can see, we have plugs on both ends here for a sofa. We got a plug here.
Yeah,
If you
lot
put
of
a table,
plugs. Yep.
you put a table, you have a plug here. You have a plug here for a TV that can be mounted.
And one of the things is that you can either opt to have a fridge under here, or you can have it over there, or use
Yes.
that as a closet.
You got it.
And have a fridge here.
Either way.